Everybody.
Hi.
Happy Saturday.
Here we are, Spiritual Saturday.
There you go.
Soul's Enlightenment Spiritual Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, this is really interesting. Maybe before we get into the message, we should just tell them any commercial thing that we wanted to say really quick.
Everything we said last week.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And then once Labor Day is done, then the New Beginnings Angel sale will be off. So the New Beginnings Angel, just to show you one last time, because this is your last chance. Where is she? One thing that I wanted to tell you is that she's holding a ring of flowers, and what that represents, kind of hard to see, is that she's going to, because it's a new beginning, she's going to, that's her destiny that she's going to, like a crown that she's going to eventually wear. So it's what we create for ourselves and our destiny and our life that we're going to grow into, and the visualization that we can create the life that we choose. So just so as you all know, that is a little bit of symbology that I put into that beautiful
Elma
angel. We're going to find out
Sammy.
right now. There she is. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Rose and Sheila. So here we are with our Soul Tribe friends. And
Brenda, hi.
Hello, Brenda. Okay, so do we want to get into our topic, or do we want to talk about just a moment about our message from
that? And then we have to talk about our beautiful retreat that we're going to have.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's coming up in November on Veterans Day weekend. And we're going to be doing a retreat, a mini retreat on past lives and angels. So it's featuring a group past life regression, which is ultimately very cool.
Yeah.
And then information on how to take what you learn and turn it into your personal tools for protection, how that can help you in life, as well as your personal angel that's going to help you most with what you discover from your group past life regression.
That's it, in a nutshell.
Yeah, here in California. In a nutshell. But you can go to our website and find out more information. Just go to Soul's Enlightenment and then go to classes and you'll see it there. Okay. All right. So, is everybody ready to talk about a little bit more about life in between lives while we're on the other side?
Apparently we do.
Yeah. Because we had a few questions, and there are more things about the other side that we wanted to share with you all. And one of those things is that we talked about before.
Healing lab.
The healing lab. Does it look like an actual lab, Vera?
No. That's why I call it healing room.
Yeah. Or the healing chamber. Kirk was calling it the chamber. I'm like, oh, I like that.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's so weird whenever we're doing it with the regression, and then they go into the healing room without even saying anything. Because whenever I said, oh, you're in the healing lab, they go, what? Like, are you going to experiment on me? That's when I decide, okay, it's a room.
Yeah, lab sounds so, I don't know, but...
sterile.
And yeah, exactly. What's really neat about it is that this healing room can look like anything that you feel the most comfortable and that's most healing for you. It's interesting because I was... Alma had left a comment once, and I was responding, and I was telling her about this church on the other side. That actually is my healing room. It looks like a church, and it's all dimly lit with stained glass and candles. I love it. How about you? Do you know what yours is?
Yeah, my room is where my grandmother's bed, whenever I was a little girl, because that was my safety haven. If I was in trouble, I would run behind my nana, and she would have a stick, and she would hit my mom. And the stick was to open and close the door, right? Yeah. So I always used her bed as my
neat.
In the healing room.
See, that's great visualization. Whatever it is that's like your happy
personal
place,
to you.
It feels safe for you. And for me, my healing room, I did not even know about it until I woke up from a dream. It's like I snapped back. It was like this memory. So if you don't know what yours is, or you might have a dream about it. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
I heard that we come into life with the same family of people, and when we pass, they all wait until everyone is together again. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. Well, we tend to be in the same soul tribe. Yeah.
Yes, that's another thing about the other side, is that you can hang out with your soul tribe. So that would be your group of, it could be a large group of friends and those that you've had lives with before, or just friends on the other side. So that's what we're creating here, because a lot of us we've had lives together, like that nun life. Many of us were nuns together. So cool.
Yeah.
So that's something that we have on the other side. Okay, what else? We also talked a little bit about last week about the infusion that we get from our team on the other side, but we also get infusion because we're always doing research over there on how new healing things to infuse to doctors and scientists to help the planet and to help people, because new things are coming out.
Well, I saw on Dr. Phil, I was just flipping channels, and this doctor was on, and he has this new phenomenon.
Oh.
Yes. Did you guys know that meditation can change your body? Who knew? We didn't know till this guy told us.
Right.
We've been doing that for 30 years. And
Exactly.
probably longer was like Sylvia, 50 years or 60 years.
Truly.
Oh my God, we've been saying that for years and years and years and years, and people are like going, oh, that's, even Dr. Phil went, it's not that hooey stuff, is it? Well, yeah, it is. It's that hooey stuff that helps you can change your brain, the way you want to feel or think. It changes the body, it heals it. If you're doing something that makes I get like really emotional about it. Oh God, it's like we've been saying this for years and years, and now all of a sudden he has this book, and there's steps that you can take to change your life.
Right. Well, but you've always talked about the power of the mind is strong.
Yeah.
And the meditation. Kaiser has programs for meditation, hospitals.
But they call it visualization.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's funny how,
But I'm glad. I mean, now they know, because now scientists have figured out it does change the brain. It just, it's like you go on a mini vacation, even just taking a 5-minute meditation. And that's where Dr. Phil goes, oh, so do you have to do it for hours and hours? No. And he goes, no, it's just quick. You could just do a quick 2-minute meditation.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah. But it will reach more people, so I guess that's good too.
Yeah. Now we also have the Hall of Wisdom on the other side. And the Hall of Wisdom, isn't that where we are charting our lives? Yeah, that's what I thought, charting our lives. And we're also helping people that are getting ready to come into life too.
Yeah, exactly.
Because last week we talked about the different levels, and there's also the teaching level. So a lot of us are here gaining a lot of experience so that we can help others and show them what might be very challenging to overcome in life, and maybe they want to modify their charts. So that all happens happens in the Hall of Wisdom. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Julie,
welcome, Julie.
Hello. Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
We think it's really interesting too.
Yeah. Thanks for coming and joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. We also there's these 2 towers on the other side, and it's sort of like counseling towers where we go, and sometimes when different things are happening, because even on the other side, it's a perfect environment, but I know it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's a perfect environment, but even there, sometimes we need to talk things through, or we're concerned about a loved one that's in life. Exactly. So it's interesting because, yes, it is a perfect environment, but we still have our, we carry with us our loves and our interests and the things that we like to do in life, whether it's singing or whatever it is, art or whatever. We do it over there too. But yes, so there's these 2 counseling towers. And what else? Hello, Sean.
See, I said Sean.
Oh, Sean.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. I always
I
always say it wrong. You always say it right, so you know.
No.
Okay. What else is there, Vera? What else do we have? We hang out with our soul tribe. We can even visit with our angels, because every lifetime we have an angel that follows us from life to life. So if we want, we can visit with our angel, which is kind of cool. I think that's kind of neat. We have, let's see, I wrote some notes here, as you can see. we even have dwellings on the other side.
Oh, yeah,
Do you want to tell them a little bit about what kind of dwelling that we have on the other side?
It's whatever you want. It's whatever architectural type of thing that you loved in life, or one of your lives that you are really fond of, that you can have on the other side. Like we have our Scottish life, so
Exactly.
that's what we have on the other side. And we always we used to meet on the other side at night in dream time, yeah. And I've done that with Sammy too. Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, did you guys both remember your dream when you woke up?
Well, I think it was one of them. I can't remember, Sammy. Was it where you asked me if I did cartwheels, or I told you I did? I can't remember, but it was like,
wow.
That was the remembering part of it.
That's neat.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Dodie. Okay. Yeah, so we have that Scottish life, because it can be a dwelling from a favorite lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of neat. So I know mine on the other side is that Scottish.
It could be a teepee.
Scottish house with
It could
Scottish
be
life.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah, a teepee.
Or you don't even have to have one if you don't want to.
I just remember too, I wanted to say when we talked about the healing room, some people even, instead of a room, they're outside.
Yes.
Like by
nature.
by a tropical waterfall or in a garden. So wherever you feel most comfortable can be your visualization for your healing room. And you can do that at night. We can talk about that another time. But okay. And then what else?
See, Rose is saying that she has dreams. Heaven is like a library. It's so huge.
Oh,
and a church, gold and white.
That's neat.
See, Leah agrees.
Yeah. We even have, this is really interesting, we even have places that we go on the other side to concentrate, to get the right infusion, even from God on the other side, to help our loved one in life. Because I know that Angus would do that for you. And he would show you places that he was all alone, and he would just no outside anything, just to totally concentrate, to see how things might unfold.
Right.
Because even though we're in life and we have a chart, there's so much lateral movement. So even on the other side, our guides, aren't they? Our master teachers are seeing which way we're going and how things are happening in the world and in our life. Can't wait to have my Spanish style dwelling. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, happy birthday yesterday, Deborah.
Where? Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We did have a good week.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what else? Oh, this is kind of really interesting. We talked about this once before, about the more spiritual that we are, the more we can see, even on the other side. Like, remember that time we were talking about if you're not supposed to see somebody else's chart when you go to the Hall of Records, which is where all our life charts and all our life books are located in the Hall of Records. But if somebody doesn't want for theirs to be public, then we can't see it. But when we're more spiritual, there's different things that we can see. Like, say, there's those golden hills on the other side. Remember how you talked about it? You described it once in a session that it was like almost like a spell. Like if they wanted to go into a certain place. I can't remember what it was, but it was on the other side. And they weren't at that level, they weren't supposed to. They just come right back out. Like, they can't go in. Yeah. Because they weren't at that level to be able to. And it's like a privacy act or kind of a thing. Security, ultimate security. I want to know what. Okay, trying to read all these real quick.
Gosh, you have a friend that hurts you a lot? I wouldn't call that a friend.
Yeah, really.
You know.
Yeah, if they're hurting you a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Vera, was there anything else?
Yeah, we'll get to it after we talk about that.
All right, and then the last thing I wanted to tell everybody, which is super neat, is, okay, so last week Vera was saying that we do lectures, that people do, our entities do lectures on the other side and we attend them and everything. But what's really cool, you guys, is that Mother God herself even does lectures on the other side. Yeah, and I just thought that was amazing. And she uses some of our examples of what we're living through in life. Not just, I'm talking about whoever it is. She's lecturing, she'll use examples of us in life to help teach to teach her audience there
Yeah,
on
on
the
the
other
other
side. It's
side,
just
yeah.
really cool.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Elma.
Hi, Mary, Alma. And then it's really cool too is that she's never seen on the other side without angels around her, like trailing up the
Yeah,
side.
that's
It's
really
super neat.
Yeah.
But I thought that was amazing because here it is Mother God and she does lectures.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
And then also Angus does lectures on the other side too.
Yeah, she's known as Mother Mary. Actually, the church kind
Yes.
of put her away, and because it was such a patriarchal society at that time, they just put her as Jesus's mother,
Right.
Guadalupe, all different kinds of things.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that she was revered throughout history
Yep.
in all these cultures, and then once about 2,000 years ago, when the patriarchal
Council of
rule,
Nicaea did it too.
I can't talk today, started, then they buried her. And you're right, though, they did have the feminine principle they put as Jesus's mother, but they kind of did cover up.
Because I mean, really, we come from Adam's rib.
Right.
You know, if we're made in the likeness of God, then it's mother and father.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because even I think it's the Old Testament that said we make man in our image, our
Yeah.
image.
But they take that off. That whole Council of Nicaea just changed everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. Yes, you can go to the lectures in your dream time.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
When you're astral projecting, champagne. Oh,
Yes.
it's never late. You're here when you're supposed to.
Exactly. All right. Now, speaking of that,
Not yet. We're talking about birthmarks after this.
yeah. Okay.
See if we missed anything up here. Yep. Yep.
All
Hi,
right.
Mary.
One of the things that somebody was asking about kind of goes along. I'll show you. Kind of goes along with the topic right here about if they pray. It was a message. Yeah, it was a question from Joe Lazarus, and he's saying, I have a quick question that I've always wondered about. My grandfather died about 20 years ago, and I pray to him every once in a while since we were close. If my grandfather already reincarnated sometime after his death, how will he hear my prayers if he's back on earth as someone else? Which is a great question. It is.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think, Vera?
I think that the
Friend.
I thought you were gonna go like this.
Oh, no.
Old school raider.
Oh, hi, old school raider.
Yes, we interact with Mother Mary sometimes. We just had a message from her.
Yes, we'll tell
Yeah.
them the message, but to answer the question that Joe Lazarus has about
Yes.
about his grandfather,
Yeah.
he wanted to know if his grandfather is already reincarnated.
He's not yet, but anyway, if he was, the soul still receives the prayer.
Yes.
So it's not going to nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah. The soul still remembers you.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So whenever Joe does
He
see
might be
this,
in a different life, but yeah.
yeah, whenever Joe does see this episode, it's interesting because even though his grandfather's on the other side and hears his prayers, if he was in life, when he would sleep at night, we go home to the other side and we're in full knowledge of our past lives and everything. So he would know exactly what he's receiving. On a soul level in life, he would still get
yeah.
it. But yeah, so not to worry when Joe does see this, your grandfather will receive your prayers.
Exactly.
Okay. And then have you guys ever interacted with Mother Mary? Absolutely. And people do.
And so have all of you.
Yes, so have you. Exactly.
You just don't remember, maybe.
Right. And that's where Mother God.
Aloha hoi.
Oh, there she is. Aloha, Roxanne. But what's really cool is that Mother God has appeared over time, as like you had mentioned a moment ago, the Lady of Guadalupe and the Lady of Lourdes, and it's kind of a recurring theme where she's the one that people go to with their prayers, that she will intercede in your life. Of course, Father God too, but Mother God is the mover. Father God is static, and he holds us all static. But Mother God is emotional, and she's the one that moves. And so she's the one that we ask to intercede in our life and create miracles to happen for us.
Exactly.
Should we give them the message that we got from her, by the way?
Yeah, that was, but the message that I got today, remember when I was vacuuming? It was, thank you for keeping my name alive. So that's what all of you guys are doing too, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what Vera is saying to the person, I'm trying to remember who it was right here, if we've interacted
Deborah.
with Spice Beauty, if you interacted with Mother Mary, yes. And you just got a message. She infuses us too. And you just got a message from her, which is to keep her alive, which is amazing. So talking about her, or even talking to her, keeps her alive.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't have to talk to others about her if you don't want to.
And if
but
you
talk-
wanted to be
talk
Mother
to her.
Mary, be
Yes,
Mother Mary. It's
exactly.
whatever you resonate to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Or Pele, isn't it? Isn't it, Roxanne? It's Pele. And there's other Hawaiian goddesses. Whatever you resonate to. Exactly. Okay.
All right, now the
Now,
message.
we have some, the message from Mother God. Okay. So in a session with Angus not long ago, through Vera, I asked if Mother God had a message for us. And what you got was, did you want to say?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So you were saying that Angus was saying that Mother, because on the other side we call her Mother, or Asna, has everyone on high alert right now with everything that's going on. And her message was to tread lightly. So obviously everyone on high alert is on the other side, helping us with everything that's going on. And then tread lightly.
I still don't get the tread lightly though.
Because I was asking her
I know.
in the session, I'm like,
I know I gave you an answer before, but I'm not sure. Tread lightly because maybe the earth is ready to not do good things again, or
so you're saying what you mean is for us to leave a softer footprint on the earth, so that we're not exploiting it as much, so that it ends before our children, our grandchildren, our great grandchildren
I don't know,
have
that's
a chance to.
Because tread lightly. Why would you want to tread lightly when things are going on in politics the way it is? When you want to make a difference, when you want to have your voice heard.
But I didn't. I took it as a royal we, like humanity, like tread lightly on your fellow
human beings,
brothers and sisters. Yeah,
okay.
That's what I was thinking.
I was looking like Aries fight.
Oh,
I was like, I'm not going to tread lightly.
You had the gloves on.
Yeah.
That's cute.
But yeah,
be gentle.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's what we're always talking about. That Angus is always talking about, because I was just thinking the other day about his message, apathy is death.
Death, yeah.
And to have compassion for each other, and the stories that are going on these days is just insane.
I know.
We'll talk about that later, but.
And we don't talk about the children anymore. Notice that? That's gone.
Because there's so much going on. Tread lightly could mean that sometimes we become too sharp in tongue or action.
Yeah.
We are becoming less empathetic and more provoked. Have
See?
compassion.
I was ready with my gloves on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a couple of birthmarks, and we have lots of other questions too that we're going to talk about in upcoming episodes, but we can only get so many in, right? So
Well, does anybody have any more questions about what we do on the other side?
Yes.
In between lines.
Any more about that topic before we get into some of the birthmarks that Vera's had on her list for a little while, I should say.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, if so, they'll pop it up. Oh, hi, James.
We're talking about
All right,
Mother God and what we do in between lives.
Exactly, Mother God. Yeah. Maybe later you can go back and see some of the beginning part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad you made it.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we have, who do we have first? Vera, do you want me to read their question?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, he said he will. Okay, we're going to do Nicole Wilson asked a birthmark question. And she asked, my mark or mole is inside my mouth on the upper lip to the left,
But
right
inside.
inside my mouth.
Okay.
Upper lip to the left, right at the top of my canine. Please tell me what it means.
Okay, this is what I received for Nicole. And the birthmark inside your mouth is, do you guys remember Miss the Babylon? And it's supposed to be like this myth, but it really wasn't. It was really because they were going in between lives. I mean, in between the veil, back and forth into the other side to this life. So you were part of that. Nicole was part of that. And they used to have a tattoo inside their mouth so that they can speak always the truth.
Are you kidding me?
No, so that's what hers is about.
Okay, wait. So the tattoo on the inside of their mouth was like to remind them?
Mm-hmm.
But that's interesting that they had it on the inside so it concealed it from them being maybe attacked or persecuted or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's
But,
fascinating though.
Yeah.
How interesting.
Yeah, because she was one of the, I don't know, what did you call them back then? The Mist of Babylon?
Yeah,
They're priestesses?
Druids?
Druids?
no?
I don't know.
Okay, well, anyway.
But anyway, it
A
was
priestess.
a female.
That, well, priestess,
They were
there
all
we go.
female, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was like a group. And then they were the ones that helped England at that time with
That's
everything.
super,
Yeah.
super cool.
So that's that for Nicole.
Oh, that's really
So
super
that's
cool.
to remind you of your truth. And I guess if you get tattooed, then you remember.
Yeah, it sounds painful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, the next question we have. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Rania Richardson is asking, I have a birthmark. Oh, this is interesting. She has a birthmark around my neck like a black strip across my neck, she says.
Okay. And what I got for Rania is that she belonged to the First Nations, and that's like Canada. Because remember, I was asking you, I didn't know what they would be called, because they wouldn't be called Native Americans, that's for America. So they had to be called something. So they were indigenous as well, but they were called First Nations. I had to look it up. So she was there. Her father was the whole village was overrun with another tribe, another indigenous tribe, but they were warlike. They didn't like get along with everybody.
Right.
So they were all being murdered, and her father had her hide in such a way that they would never find her. But whenever they had them all lined up, I guess, she kept wanting to come out, to help, but there's no way that she could help. They
would have killed her.
Yeah, they were overrun and everything.
Oh my gosh.
So her father kept telling her, with just mental telepathy, that she had to stay there just to keep their, God, what would you call it?
Wow.
Their culture alive, to keep all, she could tell what happened there. But she has, or had, survivor's guilt. So that is to remind you, because their throats were cut, and she had to watch. I mean, she didn't have to watch, but she saw what was going on.
Wow.
And they were all cut. They cut their throats. So that's to remind you.
Wow.
Yeah, not to hold on to guilt, even in this life. If it's something that was beyond your control and you couldn't do anything about it. I mean, and people still have survivor's guilt when, it just wasn't their time to go. And obviously it wasn't that time for her either. But that's what it was.
What's just really interesting about that too is that in her life, whatever it is that she might have charted, it's great that she has this reminder to like you already said, of course, but it's just that might really help her to let go.
Yeah.
Finally be able to let go.
Especially if she brought that guilt into this life,
For sure.
And you don't know what you're guilty about.
Yeah,
so that's a lot of
right.
that
Wow.
too. Yeah.
That's a great reminder for her.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some more questions up there, but let's get to the last one that this viewer had asked us a while back. Bonnie Saunders. Okay, Bonnie says, in my family, the three of us have a mole on the back of our right leg towards the knee. Is that a sign?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that, oh yeah, this one is interesting. That was a message to keep moving even though you go through winter moments. Because they're even saying that for the White House, winter is coming, like the war is coming.
Wow.
So hers was, she belonged to the Donner Party. So that's why.
Wait, was it all three of them in her family?
Yes. Yeah, all, yeah. Yep.
Oh, honey.
I know.
Oh, honey.
Rick and Michelle, I have them all over too, so I don't even know what that's about. Yeah, so that was a
No, I
donor
was
party.
just saying that because I feel for those people in that donor party.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah,
must
yeah.
have been I don't want to say horrific, but damn.
Yeah, it was bad.
I mean, talk about having to survive the whole thing. It's just like, what a thing to chart.
Yeah, yeah.
They charted a doozy on that one. Wow.
So it's just to keep on moving.
Keep
That's
on
what it is.
moving. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know how many
And
people?
actually, she survived.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that'll be interesting to do some research on that with the
Mhm.
survivor to see about that. Or
Yeah.
survivors.
Yeah.
I don't know how many. Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no, it's still going.
Okay.
But for some reason it froze.
Oh, probably because I got a message.
Whoops. Well, they can still hear us. All right. Well, anyways, okay. So Vera.
Ah!
Okay. So we have a few
Yeah, we
things-
did freeze.
Yeah, we certainly did. You guys froze, but we can hear you.
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right. So Vera, do we want to look over some of the questions that are up here?
Yeah, because Roxanne was asking about
Okay.
that North Node thing.
Well, she's saying here, I just need to learn more of Mother God because I was told the story of her. I learned from a movie about the 3 girls that got the special, oh yeah, the special message. That's when I think she was Lady of Lords, right?
Yeah, it was Lourdes.
Yeah.
hmm
I thought it was,
It was their God in.
got it. Oh, we're back.
Hey!
I think we're,
Either
yeah.
somebody called me or I have a text.
Oh, she was just saying. Okay. She was just saying.
Need to learn more about Mother God?
Yeah, well, we'll
Okay.
definitely be
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about her more
Yeah.
in upcoming episodes for sure. Okay, so you wanted to talk about that?
Oh, the North and South modes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's all part of astrology, and that's part of, we charted that as well. So our astrological sign and all the stuff that goes with it. So that's part of our chart. And that goes along with the North and South nodes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I know about that.
All right. Vera, was there anything else that you wanted to?
No.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see. There's. We're
Yeah, we
trying to
got the
read.
notes,
We're
yeah.
just trying to read everything, you guys. Okay. There's
Wait,
lots-
what was that one right there?
What if you find out a friend you have
Yeah, because you had lives before.
That's neat.
Isn't that cool?
It is.
Yeah.
2 different artists. That's really something, huh?
That is special, yeah.
Okay. I don't know about the South and North Node stuff, but it
I
sounds
don't. All I
pretty
know
cool.
is that it's part. I know it's part of the astrological. That's what I'm talking about. meaning.
Right, yeah, yeah.
And of course, it's our past lives are all included in that.
Super neat.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So do we want to get some of these other questions next time?
yeah,
Okay. So what
Yeah,
I'm going to
'cause
do,
we're how many?
because we've got another,
yeah,
so we want me to write that down for next time?
yeah.
Okay. So I'll write this down. You talk for a minute.
Okay, what do you want to talk about? Is there anything else that they asked? Okay, so champagne. We're going
See.
to talk about
So
your.
Champagne C, we're going to put your birthmark question on our list for the next time we have a birthmark.
See, Elma's going. I read a survivor story of the Donner Party. What a coincidence. See, there's no
That's
coincidences.
amazing.
Yeah.
Champagne
And then Mary has a.
C, birthmark question. I'll write it down when I go back and look at it later.
Yeah. And then Mary has one too.
Okay,
For next
so we'll
time.
get those in next time we do
Yeah.
birthmark
Yeah.
episode. Okay. They are excellent topics.
They
It's like,
are,
I
yeah.
mean, we're impassioned with it. It's just super amazing. Information about what's right on the other side of the veil, right there for us.
And that veil is so thin right now. I
And
mean,
one of my most very favorite quotes of all time is "The kingdom of God is within." And we have that power to be able to tap into that. It's within us.
yeah.
So awesome.
Exactly.
Okay. What is your feeling about what the other side is preparing for? Is it physical? So,
I think it's from that quote.
yeah, the quote from Mother God.
Mhm.
Well, I think that, I mean, with everyone on high alert, it's with all the situations that are happening, and of course, please jump in if you're getting anything on it.
Mhm.
But with all the different groups of people that are being infected, whether it's the children,
Yeah.
whether it's people.
And it's worldwide. It's not just America.
Exactly, people who are being persecuted and attacked. Just so many different things going on. And so, yeah, because all of the spirit guides, all the masters, all of us on the other side, we're not there, but if we were, all of us are trying to help everything that's going on with our special experiences and talents, just like we would do if we were on the other side right now. Everything that we have lived and all of you have lived, I shouldn't point, that's not polite, is it? But all of you have lived, is you can take that experience and you help people that are in life with it in whatever ways that you can.
Yeah.
Can anyone be born without the veil?
I don't think so.
No,
Yeah.
not that we know of. Being here in life, it's
Maybe
a
a dark entity,
condition,
but,
condition of the planet.
Yeah, because that's our link to the other side. So I think I know we all have it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sometimes people don't realize it, and it's a little bit thicker for them to get through, maybe.
Yeah. Tread lightly. Do we need to send more loving prayers? Absolutely. In any way that you resonate to help is great. You can send it through energy. It's one of the things that I want to do more, is for people that I love that I can't get to be around as much as I'd like to. And others, of course, all the people that need help, is to send
on our
them.
Soul's Enlightenment prayer line.
Exactly. It just goes so
on
many.
and on.
But you could send them what you want them to feel, whether it's comfort or whatever types of, all of it helps.
Exactly. I think that was it.
Okay. Well, you guys, thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining us today.
And if we missed anybody, we'll go through it again.
Yeah.
And then we'll write it down for next time.
We'll do that later today. We'll write down your questions. And, yep, New Beginnings Angel will go off sale the day after Labor Day. Hope you have a great Labor Day
this
weekend.
one?
Oh, I didn't talk about her. This angel, thank you, Vera.
You're
This
welcome.
is the Victory Angel, and the reason I chose her today is because she, to me, she just conveys the look of what the other side is trying to impart to us, which is to help us, that infusion, whether it's through our thoughts or our dreams or our messages, to help each other, help ourselves, to overcome, to heal, to feel empowered in our life, and to help the planet. I'm going to pull her forward very gently so you can see.
Tread lightly.
Yeah, tread lightly. But I love how she looks. She's
Go over this way a little bit more. There you go.
Can you guys see it? This is the angel of victory. So I love her. Victory in our life, and whichever ways, personal victories or in the world, whatever that we need most.
And I love the information that you have on the back.
Yes, I wanted to tell you guys, with every single picture, you get a whole write-up.
Yep, a description.
A description that
It
comes
looks like it's blank, but it's not.
yeah,
There you go.
with how the angel can help you
Yeah.
in your life, how to utilize the angel. Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes. You guys have a wonderful, what is it?
Labor Day.
Labor Day weekend.
And stay enlightened.
There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.